couple of days after our failed attempt to go down the Bosley flight, we spotted a free mooring on the Point and Wide, and so we moved our boat. This rain, unfortunately, was very short-lived.
This is what we need.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Bring it up.
We also celebrated our first year of living on the boat.
Okay. Happy first year anniversary on the boat.
Absolutely. That's nice then.
And it was an excuse for a fancy home-cooked meal. In August, due to lack of rainfall and low water levels in the canals and reservoirs, the CRT started putting in stop planks at the end of the Peak Forest and the Macclesfield canals to try and start conserving water. The large section in the middle, where we were, was no longer being fed by the reservoirs, and we were advised to stay put, fill up with diesel, get our waste tanks emptied, as decreasing water levels may make it unsafe to cruise.
It's blackberry foraging day.
Yes.
Yeah. The best ones are always just out of reach.
As we had time on our hands, we spent a lot of time foraging and experimenting, as the long hot summer meant that it was a great year for berries. The black burnet rose hips with vodka make a great liqueur. After finishing the sloe gin, we then made chocolate gin sloes. Our friends Andy and Alison came down to stay in their camper van, and we went out in Poynton. And we also had lots of days out. We love a good giant vegetable competition. We had a full day around Matlock in Derbyshire. And we had a weekend on the East Coast as one of our friends, Stuart Ashall, was performing at the Scorby Folk Festival.
Lost at sea, waiting for you. It's waiting for you.
And we made sure Colin had plenty of opportunities for a roll. And to practice his styles.
We haven't told Colin yet, but this morning we're going to Manchester to a pop-up Labrador cafe. I'm very excited.
Held at the Slug and Lettuce, it was an hour and a half of brilliant chaos for Labradors, their owners and Labrador lovers.
This is our new vintage. Right. How's that going? Oh, absolutely. Yes,
that's always good fun. Don't steal.
Okay, that's not for you. Come here.
Yes.
That's Colin. Colin was so tired after the event he couldn't even make it downstairs to bed. So this is Bridge 44 of the Macclesfield Canal, and this is where they put the stop planks in to try and conserve as much water as possible on the canal. Here down to the Bosley Locks, this is where they're feeding the canal still and putting water in. To the left is just being left to nature and rainfall at the moment. This is Sutton Reservoir that feeds the Macclesfield Canal. Fishing platforms that used to be right up to the reservoir's edge, and unfortunately at the moment the reservoir is kind of that little puddle in the middle. So this is a very sad sight indeed. All this, and also exactly where I'm standing, should be covered in water. This is Lock 4 on the Bosley flight, and this is the sill that failed a few weeks ago when we were on our way down to go through. Unfortunately though, we can't actually see the problem from here, it's too far down.
The canal was emptied in preparation for the works.
So this is the stop plank just north of New Mills Marina, separating the Whaley Bridge end of the Peak Forest to the rest of the Peak Forest Canal. This is now Combs Reservoir in the middle of September. Again, a lot lower than it was when we were last here in April.
About 10 days later, and after a few days of rainfall, we went back to Sutton Reservoir and took the drone up to have a look from above. And whilst we were in boat lockdown, I also booked in to be tattooed in Stockport to get a tattoo I'd been thinking about for ages. The fuel boat was a brilliant service, meaning we didn't have to move for diesel or to empty our waste tank.
Brilliant, lovely and convenient.
And we spent a lot of time watching the wildlife from the boat. Including cormorants, which kept me happy. I took the drone up again one evening over our section of the canal, whilst Richard was getting the pizza oven out again. finally, on the 29th of September, after over 2 months of being on the same mooring, we finally moved. The locks were still closed, so we were still limited to the top of the Macclesfield and Peak Forest canals, but we did a 5-hour cruise in the sunshine back to Bugsworth Basin.